Congressman Michael Waltz is a former Green Beret and commander as a part of the task force to investigate Trump's assassination attempt. So they lied at the hearing. The acting director lied, said they couldn't see this guy. Now there's video of him dancing around the rooftop like a theater actor.
Well, this was after, Jesse, the director, Cheadle, came before our committee and just made an absolute debacle of herself. But yeah, I mean, you know, you could see that from the ground. Half the crowd could see it. And this administration has a real problem throughout the entire thing, from the Defense Department through to the Secret Service, with one word: that's accountability, or the lack thereof. And look, at the end of the day, we've got to see people, the American people have got to see people held accountable and fired, at least suspended. I just talked to a sheriff, and one of his deputies has an accidental discharge of his gun. He's suspended pending further investigation. But the fact that that lead agent is still approving advances, is still approving rallies, is still approving events when they did something so asinine and stupid as leaving that building outside the perimeter, it's mind-blowing. But the other lie, Jesse, in the Senate hearing was the deputy director of the FBI saying, well, there was a social media account in 2019, but we're not so sure if it was tied to the shooter. And then the social media site Gab says, wait a minute, I have an emergency request right here tying it to the shooter. And it trashed Trump, was all about the progressives, and had a lot of anti-Semitic remarks on it. So the American people at this point don't know what to believe. I commend Speaker Johnson for putting this task force together.
Yeah, I mean, the task force has to bring in these people.
Got a lot of work to do.
Are you going to be subpoenaing this woman who was in charge of this site? She was in charge of the perimeter. She was in charge of not putting counter snipers up. She was the one that declined the drone. And now they're blaming the locals. And she's still doing investigations. She's still on the job. Why are they protecting her?
We should subpoena the entire chain that approved the security plan for this rally, every one of them. We should be in the Secret Service buildings. We should be at the FBI. We should be at DHS. Don't forget that both Mayorkas and the Secret Service spokesperson immediately, the day after, said that Trump was never denied any resources after agents told me that they repeatedly have been. They should be fired as well and subpoenaed before this committee.
Now everyone's getting a little suspicious because everyone's now caught lying, and that's unacceptable. Mike Waltz, thank you so much, and we look forward to these hearings.